So in this video, we are going to learn how to add Facebook lead ad leads in PostgreSQL. Now let's say to market your business and generate some new leads, you are running some ads using Facebook lead ads. Now you want that the new leads which you are getting, you want to add the same leads in your PostgreSQL database as well with the same details. So let me tell you, with Pabbly Connect automation, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as a new lead will be generated in Facebook lead ads, automatically, instantly within seconds with the same details, we are going to add those leads, insert those leads with the same details in PostgreSQL. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Facebook page. And on this Facebook page, I'm running some Facebook lead ads using which I'm generating some new leads. Now I want that whenever a new lead is generated using Facebook lead ads, I want to add the same lead in my PostgreSQL database as well. So in this database, I've created a table named as Facebook leads. And in this table, I want to add the data of the new leads. Now to do this, we have to connect our Facebook lead ads account with PostgreSQL. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, here you can see you will get a free sign up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name my workflow as Facebook lead ads to PostgreSQL. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we are going to connect our Facebook lead ads account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new lead is generated or we receive a new lead using Facebook lead ads, automatically the same lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Now after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the same lead and add them in our PostgreSQL database in this PostgreSQL table. Now to start with this, what we have to do, we will just start with our trigger step and here in choose app, we will search for Facebook lead ads. Just select it. After selecting Facebook lead ads as a trigger application, in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as new lead instant beta. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Facebook lead ads account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this connect with Facebook lead ads button. Here in this pop-up window, it will detect the Facebook account which we have logged in our browser. Just click on this continue button and also click on continue, we will see our Facebook lead ads account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After connecting our Facebook lead ads account, the first thing it asks us is the page name. So in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the pages which you have created in your Facebook account. Out of all of this, on which particular page we are running the ads to generate the new leads or from which particular page's ad we want to capture the leads over here, we have to select that. So the name of my Facebook page is Mindful Solutions. So here from this drop-down, I will be searching for the same Facebook page and select it over here. After selecting the Facebook page, in the next field, it is going to ask us for the lead gen form. So it is most likely possible that you might have created multiple lead generation form for a same Facebook page's ad. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the forms which you have created. Now, if you want to capture the leads from a specific lead gen form of this page, you can select that particular form over here. But by selecting this option of all lead gen form, you will capture the leads of all the lead gen form which you have created for this particular page. So if you're running some ad campaign in which you are using multiple lead gen forms, using this option, you can basically capture the lead from all the lead gen forms. After selecting our Facebook page and lead gen form, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see it has changed to Waiting for Webhook Response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new lead from our Facebook page. Now, if you are running a live ad campaign, if your ad campaign is running and you are getting some new lead, then you just have to wait for some time to generate a new lead and it will automatically capture the response, the details of that lead. Or what you can do if you're not running some ad campaign right now, in that case, you can just use the Meta's lead ad testing tool to generate a test lead. So using this lead ad testing tool, you can just select your Facebook page and the lead gen form and you can generate a test lead, a dummy lead. And the responses, the details of that lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect. Now, if you want to learn how you can access this lead ad testing tool and how using this you can generate a test lead, we have a dedicated video already live on the channel. You can just refer to that video and learn how you can use this lead ad testing tool. But right now on this testing tool, from this drop down, I have selected my Facebook page and here I have selected my lead gen form. Now let's click on this preview form button. After clicking on preview form, our lead gen form will open in front of us in preview mode. And here we are going to enter the details of a test lead, a dummy lead over here. Let's say the name of the person is demo user. This is the email address. This is the dummy mobile number and the company is, for example, Pabbly. After entering these details, let's click on continue and click on submit. And as we click on submit, here you can see just now using this lead ad testing tool, we have generated a test lead. And as we receive a new lead, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you will get the details of the same lead which we have generated just now. You can see the same name, same email address, same mobile number, and the same company name as well. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the details of a new lead from Facebook lead ads in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to add this same lead in our PostgreSQL database table over here. Now to do this, we will just scroll down and come to this action step of our automation. And here in choose app, we will search for PostgreSQL. After selecting PostgreSQL, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as insert row into a table. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our PostgreSQL account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the username and password of our PostgreSQL database. Then we have to enter the host name. We have to enter the name of the database and also the ports over here. So if you have created your PostgreSQL account, you must be having all of these details. You just have to enter the same details over here. Right now, I'm using Supabase, where I've created my PostgreSQL database over here. So I'll just enter all of these details over here. Okay, so I have entered all of these details of my PostgreSQL account. After entering these details, just click on save. And as we click on save, here you can see that our PostgreSQL database will get connected with Pabbly Connect in this action step. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the table name. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the tables which I have created in my database. And out of all of this, in which particular table we want to add the details of the new lead which we have received from Facebook lead ads. We have to select it. So I have created this table named as Facebook leads, in which I want to basically add the details of the lead. So from this dropdown, I'm going to select this particular table over here. After selecting our table, all the columns, all the headers which we have created in our table, you can see all of these columns as fields over here. So we have lead over here, we have the date and time created at date and time, we have the name, email, mobile number, and company. So all the form fields which I have on our Facebook lead gen form over here, all of those fields are added as columns in this table. And all the columns of these tables are listed over here as fields inside Pabbly Connect. Now what we have to do, from the trigger step responses which we have received from Facebook lead ads, one by one we have to send all of these details and add these details into their respective field in this PostgreSQL action step. So let's start. Here in the field of ID, we want to enter the lead gen ID, unique lead gen ID which we have received from Facebook lead ads. Now to add the trigger step responses to this action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of ID and here in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new lead which we have received from Facebook lead ads in the trigger step. Out of all of these responses, I'll just select the response of lead gen ID and it will be mapped over here. After that, it is asking us created ad and I'm just going to keep this field of created ad as blank as PostgreSQL is automatically add the timestamp at which we are adding this data. Then it is asking us for the name. So we will just click on this field of name, and from the drop down, select the response of first name and it will be mapped. Then we'll add a space and map the response of last name as well. Then it is asking us for the email. So from the drop down, let's map the email in the field of email. Then we are going to map the mobile number and also the company name. So in this way, all the details, all the form responses of Facebook lead gen form over here, we have mapped all of these responses into their respective field. After mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we are going to receive some response over here. And the response is received. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This is the query which we have ran over here. And using this query, all of this data of a new lead which we have received from Facebook lead ads is now added in our PostgreSQL table. So let's check it. We will just go to our table over here and refresh this table once. And after refreshing our table here, you can see that just now a new row of data is added over here. And here you can see the same details of a lead which we have generated just now. We have the ID of the same lead gen ID of the lead which we have generated. We have the date and time, that at what date and time this data is added, the lead was generated. We have the name of the same lead. We have the email address, mobile number, and the company name as well. So in this way, you can see the automation workflow which we have created between Facebook lead ads and PostgreSQL, using which we were adding our new leads from Facebook lead ads to our PostgreSQL database. This automation is working perfectly fine. Now, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow in real time. For that, we'll get back to the lead ad testing tool and we are going to generate another test lead to test this automation workflow. Now, before generating a new lead, we have to delete the previous test lead which we have generated, because using this lead ad testing tool, we can only generate one test lead at a time. So click on this delete lead button. After clicking on delete lead, the previous test lead will be deleted over here and it has been deleted. Then after that, just refresh your page once, and after refreshing the page, what we are going to do, we are going to generate another lead. So to generate another lead, we have to select our same Facebook page over here. So from this drop down, I'll just search for the same page and select it. Then we are going to select the lead gen form and click on this preview form button. After clicking on preview form, here you can see that the same form will open in front of us. And this time we are going to enter the details of a new lead. Let's say the name of this lead is test user. This is the email address which we are entering, test@pabblytudes.com. This is another dummy mobile number. And after entering the number, the company is, for example, Google this time. So just now we have entered the details of another dummy lead. Now let's click on continue. Okay, so it's asking us to correct the number. So let me just enter the correct number over here. After entering this, let's click on continue and click on submit. And as we click on submit, here you can see just now we have generated a test lead, another dummy lead over here. And as a new lead is generated in our Facebook lead ads account, automatically we will see instantly within seconds the same lead will be added in PostgreSQL. And yes, here you can see that in real time, within seconds, the same lead is added. We have the lead gen ID, we have the date and time, we have the name of the same lead, same email address, same mobile number of the lead, and also the same company name. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, it is tested and it is working perfectly fine. Now, using this automation, as a new lead will be generated in Facebook lead ads, instantly within seconds, we are going to add the same lead in our PostgreSQL database. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.